Directness of Dutch does not know age. Where the directness of an African mother is, your directness is nothing. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here or you're just seeing me for the first time, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for all your love and support. It means so much to me. Okay, my name is Josephine. I'm a YouTuber based in the Netherlands. And today, guys, we're going to talk about a sensitive topic. I don't know if it's a sensitive topic, Sha, because like everybody talks about the directness of the Dutch people. Are they just being direct? Or are they just being blatantly rude? What is my opinion? What is my experience as an African girl living in the Netherlands? Okay, please, before we get into this video, please guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and comment down below if you're Dutch or if you've ever been to the Netherlands, what you think about this topic. Do you think they're just being direct? Do you think they're not even being direct? Or do you think they're just being rude? Don't come for me, oh. I'm not the one that said it, okay? And please consider subscribing. It will mean so much to me. Okay guys, without further ado, let's get into this video. First of all guys, let's even talk about the sincerity and honesty of the Dutch people. See guys, I don't know what other people are saying, but I feel like this guy's sincerity is admirable, right? Because when I came into the Netherlands, the first thing I was told, I was warned, was the directness of the Dutch people. It just warned me, like in school, at work. I also attended some, Dutch integration courses where, we had Dutch people telling us about the Netherlands and everything. In any of those gatherings, they always started with, Dutch people are direct. Please don't take offense. Don't get offended. Don't this, don't that. Yeah, so I just assumed that, okay, these guys are really, really direct, or maybe these guys are really rude or something. So I was already guarding myself, I was just being very careful if I'm having a conversation with Dutch people. So yeah, fast forward to maybe a few months, 3 months, 4 months after I've stayed in the Netherlands, I'm like, guys, is this the directness you guys are talking about? See, Dutch people, no offense, your directness is learning work. Where the directness of an African mother is, your directness is nothing. Let's laugh this off. Listen, guys, Dutch people are direct, and I'm not saying that they are not. I'm going to give more details in this video. But when I arrived, everybody was just talking about their directness. They always say what is in their mind and yada, yada, yada. So I was already braced up. I was like, hey, these people might just be rude, or I will be crying every day because of directness of the Dutch. So to be honest, when I experienced the directness in some occasions, I was able, of course, to identify them just being direct. But at the same time, it wasn't a big deal, and I will explain why. Yeah, so first of all, I am Nigerian and I was born and raised in Nigeria. I spent the first 25 years of my life in Nigeria, literally. And the African culture is very direct. Now, listen, let me finish. Let me finish before you come for me, okay? In Africa, I think we are also very direct, but the directness only comes into play in certain situations. When it comes to an elderly person talking to a younger person, in our culture, they are very direct. If my mom wants to tell me something, or if my mom wants to tell me to do something, she goes straight to the point. She doesn't go around. She doesn't care. Okay, well, now she's beginning to be losing up a little, but back in the day, she doesn't care. She doesn't care about my emotions. She tells me how it is. And so, growing up, even in school, when I was in high school, our teachers would tell us exactly the way it is. So in Nigeria, it's very, very normal for people to just tell you as it is, especially when the person is older than you. We are very conscious about respect, right? And we always attribute respect to age or achievement or financial independence and something like that. So we don't give everybody equal respect. It's not normally in our culture. So now, culturally in Nigeria, I have experienced directness, but that directness is always one-sided. So it's always coming from the older person or someone in a higher rank or something. But once it comes to the other way around, that directness is considered being rude automatically. So when you are maybe talking to an elderly person, you now have to sugarcoat your words. You now have to be, trying to mix things so that they don't interpret it wrongly and all of that, yada, yada, yada. But when it's time for those older people to talk to you, they bring out all the directness and straight to the point they know how to bring. Anyway, let's not get into that. I don't know if you guys have heard about the joke that we Nigerians make about our Nigerian aunties, right? So it's very common for people to have this impression that, oh boy, by 23, 24, 25, as a woman, you should have a man in your life, like a reasonable relationship, right? So there's this joke we always make about Nigerian aunties. And this is not, it's not a joke. Oh. These Nigerian aunties are usually extended family members, maybe like your mom's sister, or maybe not even related to you in any way, just like maybe from your village, from your community, just extended family members that you might never had even met, or you can count how many times you've met them in your life. They can just say things like really, really direct things to you. They can tell you like, when are you bringing a man home? Or you've been attending weddings, when are we coming for your own? Things like that. Like when I came to the Netherlands and people were saying, oh, guys, they are very direct and everything. That was in my head. I was like, hey, does it mean that these guys are going to be very rude to me, saying it as it is, not minding their business and all of that? Do you get what I mean? But I didn't get that. What I got instead was a different type of directness. That I will call the Dutch type of directness. So the type of directness I experienced here was a bit different, right? Here, people mind their business. Do you get, like, people don't go out of their way to be in your life. People actually just prefer to be independent, do their own stuff, and they mind their business. However, guys, regardless of age difference, ranking, or whatever, the Dutch tell you how they feel. And this is not limited to an elderly person talking to a younger person. It can go the other way around. Guys, I think that was where I had my own culture shock. Guys, okay, a typical example is at work, right? There was a time we organized like a group event for everyone in our group, including researchers at different levels. So we had our professors, we had associate professors, assistant professors, and even PhDs, and even some master's students. We had the event so that we can chill and get to know each other. And everyone just felt like the event was packed with activities that didn't help us achieve that. So we ended up not getting to know each other better and also feeling as if we came to work, feeling stressed and everything. The internationals in the group, when we were asked for, what was our opinion, what we thought about it, like you could see people, saying what they felt, like, oh, we felt like, it could have been better this way. If we had done this, maybe it could have been better and all that. And then one of our Dutch colleagues just stood up and just said, we didn't achieve what we wanted to achieve. We went there to do this and we ended up not achieving it. When I say this guy just went straight to the point, said what was in everybody's mind, straight in less than 1 minute, and he just sat down. Bim. And this guy was a PhD, so he was talking to not just PhDs, he was talking to our professors, everybody. I think that was my first experience with like someone being so direct, not just to someone at the same level as themselves, but also to someone at a higher authority, or rather at a higher ranking. So this guy just said his mind, said what was in everybody's mind. In fact, he said what every other person was trying to say, but we were just busy beating around the bush to say it. He just said it direct, clear. And if you don't know him, or if you didn't know that he was Dutch, you might see that he was just trying to be mean or rude to our professors and to the people that organized the event. But in reality, he wasn't even angry. Do you get? Like, he sounded angry, but he wasn't angry. He was just telling us how he felt the event went. And what he said was true. So like, a lot of times the directness could be interpreted as, oh, this person being angry or being in a bad mood or being rude. But the person is just saying it as it is. So that's one thing about the directness of Dutch. The directness of Dutch does not know age. It does not know hierarchy. It does not know black. It does not know white. It is what it is. They tell you how it is, and that's it. Yeah, there is this experience I also had. I think it was when I was pregnant or after I had given birth. I went to my midwife and I've forgotten what the conversation was all about, but I was just saying something like, oh, I'm just feeling like it's bad or something. Normally, like if I was in Nigeria, because I was pregnant or I had just given birth, the nurses, or they might just be, yeah, they'll be like, oh no, it's not that bad, it's not that bad, you will find a way to navigate it and all that. But my midwife, who is Dutch, she just said, when I told her, oh, I just think it's bad, she said, yeah, I think it's not good, it's very bad, but we can find a way to navigate through it and all that. So she didn't even sugarcoat it. Like, she didn't even say, oh yeah, don't worry, it's just your emotions. No, she just told me, no, I think it's very bad, but we can do something about it. So I wouldn't say that she was just trying to be rude to me or something. No, she just said it as it is. Do you get, like, regardless of how I expected her to speak, like, she just felt like, yeah, it was actually a bad scenario. So it was very bad, but we can navigate it better. Do you get? So that's how I see their directness. That directness is just about them telling you how it is or how they feel, regardless of whether you're older or younger, regardless of your situation. Literally, they just tell you how it is. Another thing that I've experienced is that the Dutch people also are not just direct, they also appreciate directness. Guys, this is my personal experience, guys, because I've heard things, people tell me something like, hey, the Dutch people are direct, but they don't like it when you are direct to them and all that. I've heard stuff like that, but in my own personal experience, I feel that, yeah, they appreciate it when you go straight to the point and tell them as it is. And that's what I appreciate, because if the directness was one-sided, so if they were direct to foreigners and then they are not open to receive the same level of directness from foreigners, then it would have been an issue. But for a Dutch person, when they ask you a question, just tell them the answer. Don't try to mix it, oh, I don't know how you feel, but no. Just tell them how it is. And if you're somebody that, you're not used to that type of directness, I think this is a good way to navigate. When you're being asked for your opinion, just say it as it is. But at the same time, just let them know, okay, I'm not used to this type of directness. But I do know that the Dutch people appreciate directness, and that's why this is how I feel and this is what it is. I think it's just something you get used to over time. You just get used to it, and before you know it, you yourself will start becoming even more direct than the Dutch, okay? Of course, there is always this thin line between being very direct and being rude. There's always a thin line, right? And sometimes some of them cross the line and still hide in the directness of the Dutch excuse. I do know that there are situations like that, but for the most part, they are not intentionally trying to be rude to you. It's just part of their culture that they say it as it is. Actually, they even encourage it from childhood, because, yeah, my son is in daycare and you see them, like, even when the way the teachers treat him, he's not even up to 1 year, but they really care about how he feels, his opinions. When he says no or when he doesn't want anything, they don't force him and all that. They want him to be expressive, and when he expresses himself, maybe not vocally, of course, because he's still too young, but you can see that they actually take their time to care about how the kids feel. They actually encourage children to be expressive. So I think it's something that they literally grow up in. They grow up being expressive. They grow up telling things as it is and being vocal about how they feel. So do I think most times the Dutch are being blatantly rude and just hiding it under the umbrella of being direct? No, I don't think so, actually, guys, because they're not there just wanting to be rude, it's part of their culture. It's something they learn from childhood, to say how they feel and not to mince words, like to be direct, to say it how it is, simple, and not trying to mince words or confuse you. But at the same time, I do recognize that some people are just rude. Some people maybe just want to be rude to you, and then they can hide it under the directness of Dutch. And this has nothing to do with the Dutch culture. It just has something to do with the person in particular, and we all have like rude people. It doesn't matter whether you're Dutch or not, right? But overall, I don't think that they just want to be rude to you and hide under the directness. No. Okay guys, so this is my opinion about the Dutch being direct. And please guys, this is my personal experience. I always in this channel I always talk from my own personal experience as a black girl, as a Nigerian, as a Naija babe living in the Netherlands. This is my own experience. This is my own thoughts, you know. It doesn't mean that other people won't have their own opinion. It doesn't mean that other people won't have their own experience. And guys, if you've experienced something different, or if you think there is something I said that is not right, please just let me know in the comment section. As long as you're not just being blatantly rude, but as long as you're willing to have a conversation, if there's something you think I might have missed out here, or if there's something you think that I didn't get right, or I'm having the wrong impression, let me know in the comment section. Let's just have like a good, cute, nice, educative, informative conversation in the comment section, okay? We are not fighting. Let's not fight, okay? All right guys, so this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment down below, drop me a comment, let's have a conversation, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I create beauty, lifestyle, career and vlog contents. So check me out, and please consider subscribing. It will mean so much to me. I'm a new YouTuber and I'm trying to build my channel. So all your love and support means so much to me. So please give them to me. I am here to receive them all, okay? Thank you so much once again, guys, and see you in my next video. Bye!